There's so much emotionally charged hype out there designed to sell newspapers and advertising rather than inform investors and traders. Want entertainment? Buy a newspaper or magazine or turn on the news. Want investment and trading concepts explained? Look to TechniTrader. TechniTrader is the gold standard in trading and investing education taught by experienced and accredited professionals. Don't learn to trade from fad-chasing day traders, and certainly don't think you can grow your portfolio by attending a weekend seminar or watching a free video online. Success in the financial markets is attainable, but like any high-paying profession, it requires the proper education to achieve consistent success. Join those happy few who have taken their investing and trading seriously. Call 888-846-5577 or visit technitrader.com.
Hi everyone, I want to talk today about trading systems and trading strategies and red light, green light and that sort of thing. Because a lot of you get caught up in these and then you discover that they fail dismally or you have other problems with them. And I think it's important to explain why these trading systems are not what they are represented to be. It's not that you can't have some computer show you what looks like a buy signal or a crossover and have you buy. There's more to it than just a signal or a MACD crossover or a stochastic crossover or whatever. Trading stocks is a skill. It's not just a strategy, some system that tells you when to buy and when to sell. The problem with that is your computer is a PC computer or a laptop or your smartphone, and the computers are not very clever. We may have artificial intelligence which talks to you, but it is not intelligent. It is simply a computer program that uses a voiceover of a female or male to tell you rather than having it form in text. This is not an intelligent computer. It is simply a computer with a new type of programming. The problem with all trading systems that are automated that tell you when to buy and when to sell is this. There are predators out there and manipulators out there and opportunists. The predators are HFTs and hedge funds and other predatory systems which track the retail crowd because the retail crowd is huge and try to find cluster orders. Orders where a group of retail traders are all buying at the same time, the same stock, in the same buy signal or crossover so they can take advantage of it. The rest of the market, they trade on the millisecond. You are not capable of trading on the millisecond because the SEC has not allowed it, and you do not have computers that powerful. And even if you did, you would not be able to watch and read it to interpret it. At millisecond scale, you have to have a program that sets up an automatic triggers mechanism to trigger at a certain price point. You don't have that kind of technology, and it's very unlikely that it will come to the retail crowd anytime soon. What you're stuck with and what you have to deal with is you have a lot of recommendation services. You have a lot of gurus telling you what to do. You have a lot of newsletters telling you what to do. You have IBD. You have Warren Buffett. You have everybody telling you what to buy. And the problem is when they tell you what to buy, the predators are aware of it and they can get in ahead of you because they hopscotch right over your orders. The retail brokers are required to light your orders before they fill them so that the whole market can see what you're buying. It's intended to keep the retail brokers from using very wide spreads and taking advantage of you. But the disadvantage is now everybody knows what you're doing. And when there's a whole lot of retail orders all coming through at the same price at the same time, or close to the same price at the same time, all these orders coming through, limit orders are very popular with retail traders, at market are very popular. And when they see these tens of thousands of orders all lining up, it's easy for the predators to take advantage. These are not market maker computers. So if someone is telling you market makers take advantage of you, then they are way back in the 1990s and they are clueless. So go find somebody who knows what they're talking about. Almost all of the market is fully automated nowadays except for you. And so they are using computered market makers. In other words, the computers match orders. And the computers have no way of trying to rip you off. So if anybody tells you that the market makers are ripping off the retail traders, they are not up with the modern market structure. They have no idea what they're talking about, and you should run as fast as you can from those people because they are not professionals, they're not credentialed, and they have no idea what the market structure is right now. We have tons of dark pools, which are venues that are off the exchanges. They are alternative trading venues where dark pools transact giant lot orders. That's why you don't see super large orders on your screen if you're watching an ECN level 2 screen. Because those are transacted off the exchanges nowadays so that they're not front-run by the predators. There are also opportunists who are taking advantage of you. They're not trying to front-run you necessarily, but they understand your mechanisms, they understand what you're doing, and so they're able to take advantage of the opportunities that they see. These are often professional traders. They're just taking advantage of the opportunity. The market is not here for your benefit. The market is here for everyone's benefit. And if you do not know the rules, the regulations, the strategies, the whole market structure, how the professionals think, how they enter orders, the types of orders they use, the lot sizes they use, if you don't know any of this stuff, then you're closing your eyes, blindfolding them, and throwing darts at the market. No wonder the retail crowd has the worst ROI of all. It's not because you can't learn this stuff. It's because you have no idea what's going on. You are using some charts or you're using a trading system. There's a lot of red light, green light trading systems coming out right now, proclaiming to be this great new, hot new way of finding stocks and trading stocks. Baloney. They've been around over 20 years now, and they don't work, especially in a market that we have heavy distribution where large lots are selling against the small lot buyers. And that's why you're having whipsaws right now. So you need to be aware that a lot of these strategies and a lot of these trading systems are old. They're just coming out again because there's a whole lot of new retail traders out there who don't know what they're doing and they're trying to trade, so they're selling these systems that don't work. You can spend a lot of money. You can practice and try it. But the problem is that the computers are stupid. They're told, okay, if this candle forms, it's a buy. If this candle forms, this is a sell or a percentage. And that is not skill or anything. And it's going to whipsaw you in and out of trades, and you're not going to make any money because by the time you pay your broker's fees and the slippage and everything else, and you pay yourself a wage, and you pay for your office, and you pay for your computer, your internet, all the things that go with trading, you've lost money. Did you this year on your taxes report an income, a profit, or were you losing money? You should be excited when you have to pay taxes on your profits that you make from trading, because that means you're a successful trader. If you're happy because you didn't have to pay any taxes on your profits because you didn't have any, what the heck are you doing? Why are you trading stocks? Why don't you just go to Las Vegas and play the casinos? The whole idea of trading stocks is to make money, is to make profits, so that you can have more things in life, so you can have financial security, so you can have that new SUV you want, so you can go on that fabulous vacation that you want, so you can have that bigger home that you want, so that you can put your kids through college, or have this wonderful wedding for your daughter or son. You will never be able to do these things if you don't make money trading stocks. Right now, the average middle-class American is still struggling. Payrolls are inching up ever so slightly. But you will be left behind if you don't learn to invest and trade the stock market and make profits. It's not enough to read some articles or follow some gurus. If you don't have a profit at the end of the year, what the heck are you doing? You have to pay yourself. How much do you earn an hour at your regular job, or did earn at your regular job if you're retired? That is what you should, at the bare bone minimum, be making an hour for your trading. So do me a favor right now and promise that starting this month, you are going to record every hour that you take in trading your stocks, studying charts, and doing whatever you're doing. And then at the end of the month, look at your profit. You need to be making high profit trades. Oh, sure. Somebody says, oh, well, you can have 50% losing trades and 50% profitable trades. That doesn't work, because all it takes is one huge loss and then you're out of luck. You've wiped out all your profits. You have to do better than that, and you certainly can. The problem is most of you are willing to settle for little teeny tiny points gain or a small amount of money every day. And you think that you're doing really well because you're not looking at the hard, cold numbers. If you were a wage earner and somebody was paying you to trade, they would be expecting you to make a lot of money. You should expect to make a lot of money trading stocks because you can. This is not rocket science. It is a skill. It is a set of skills that requires more than finding a candlestick or looking at a MACD or stochastic crossover and rushing to buy it. It takes more than that. You have to learn support and resistance levels. You have to learn more about technical analysis. You have to learn how to calculate your risk to profit potential. You have to calculate how far the run is going to be able to go. You have to calculate what's going on in the market and figure out what's going on. It's not hard. It's actually a ton of fun. It is fun to learn how to develop the skills. It's like learning to drive a race car. It's exhilarating. But a lot of you are really stuck in the mud, trying to push your car out of the mud instead of getting in the car and going very fast. And it's because you just don't have the skills. You don't know what you need. You have no idea what's missing in your education. You think it's this or that, or if you try this strategy, it'll work, or you try that strategy, or maybe if you spend a lot of money on this trading system, you'll finally be profitable. But you're not going to be, because it all boils down to skill. How skilled are you? If you're a very skilled trader, you will make a lot of money. If you're lacking in skills, you will be struggling, and at the end of the year, you will have losses. And oh, sure, it'll lower your tax base on your other income, but what's the point? You should be making high profits. You should be making a lot of money trading stocks and be very, very proud of that. But most of you are struggling. Most of you are hardly making ends meet. And a lot of you are losing money and you don't even know it because you're not figuring all the expenses that you have for your trading. It's not just the broker's fees. It's everything else that goes along with the business. Trading as a business has costs. That's why you have to have high profit trades. And every time you trade, you have to have that strong assurance that you have a risk to reward ratio that is so good that your level of risk is very low and your profit potential is super high. Or you don't trade. Most retail traders trade too often. In the stock market, it's about precision skill trading so that you have a very high degree of probability of success and extremely minimal risk of a loss. Not every trade will be profitable, but the majority of them will be profitable, and they will be highly profitable. And less is more in the stock market. A lot of traders think they have to trade. Oh, you got to have your money on the market all the time so you're not making money. No, that is what your brokers want you to believe. They are telling you this because they make money every time you trade. And the more you trade, the more money you lose. So why are you doing it? I want you to think about that long and hard. I want you to think about, are you really wanting to make money? If you're just doing this as a hobby, that's okay. And if you don't mind losing money on a regular basis and having to build up your capital base from someplace else, and this is just a hobby you do, or maybe you're retired and it's just fun and you don't care about losing money, that's okay. You can do that. That's fine. But if you're trying to do this to change your life, to improve your financial position, to remain in the middle class and not look at yourself someday and say, gosh, I'm not even in the middle class anymore. I'm low income. If you want to be upper middle class, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to achieve, if you want to be an accredited trader, which is a special significant factor for the SEC, certain accredited traders are allowed to do things that regular traders can't do if they're retail. If you want to do this, you better start making some money. Because I'm sure your spouses are not appreciating all that money going out for nothing. This is not proving yourself. This is not about bragging that you're a day trader. This is not about sitting in a chat room complaining about market makers. This is about making money. That's what the stock market has always been about. The stock market is the opportunity that every single person in America has to change their financial future, to make a difference in their lives, their children's lives, their grandchildren's lives, and leave something behind if that means something to you. And it does to most of you. Trading can be highly lucrative, but it is a skill. It is a set of skills that you must develop over time, and you need to learn how to do it. If all you do is try to use strategies, you're just going to lose money. So come and visit our website. We have all kinds of different courses, specialty courses, courses on trading, courses on investing, courses for brand new beginners. Check us out and then give us a call to see if we have what is right for you. I'm Martha Stokes, and that's our radio show for this week.
There's so much emotionally charged hype out there designed to sell newspapers and advertising rather than inform investors and traders. Want entertainment? Buy a newspaper or magazine or turn on the news. Want investment and trading concepts explained? Look to TechniTrader. TechniTrader is the gold standard in trading and investing education taught by experienced and accredited professionals. Don't learn to trade from fad-chasing day traders, and certainly don't think you can grow your portfolio by attending a weekend seminar or watching a free video online. Success in the financial markets is attainable, but like any high-paying profession, it requires the proper education to achieve consistent success. Join those happy few who've taken their investing and trading seriously. Call 888-846-5577 or visit technitrader.com.